Hello peoples, welcome back to another episode of Dungeon Progression Challenge. Today's episode 31, I'm going to start off with Gruul's Lair. Can be found right up here in Blade's Edge Mountain of Outland. It's pretty tough to miss. Now this is a very short raid, being that there are only two bosses and it's very straightforward. And the next one is Magtheridon's Lair, which is also a one boss raid. So I should be able to get this, as well as Magtheridon's Lair done, and at least part of Serpentshrine Cavern done, which is a tier 5 raid. So that's it, just 3 trash mobs, and the first boss encounter is, I guess, the Ogre Council. High King Mulgar and his friends. It was a fun encounter when it was current, but I didn't get the chance to raid it at that time. See, Olm the Summoner is a warlock. Crossfire Hand required a mage to spell steal his shield and hold threat on him, because he would just spam spells and the shield would basically reduce spell damage taken. Blind Eye Seer, he's a healer. I think well, I guess that's the main thing you want to worry about. And Kigler the Crazed, I forget what he does at all. Anyways, let's take them all out with Bladestorm. Good thing Bladestorm renders me immune to things. However, it didn't really seem to matter. Yes, Tear Shoulders. Didn't seem to matter since I killed them way too fast before they were able to cast anything. I think, oh yeah, a Warlock would have control, well, the demon that came out, because that would help a lot. Demon apparently was worth a lot of trouble. Alright, here's the map if you want to see. I came in on the bottom right corner. Here's High King Mulgar and Gruul right here at the end. Priest, bye-bye. And there should be just maybe two or three more left. There we go. And Gruul has some similar abilities that he does in Draenor's Blackrock Foundry. Like Shatter, the stone thing. I think Smash ability? The main thing with the encounter was like Petrify and Shatter. Oh yeah, there's also Cave-ins. I think that's the only two things they kept from Burning Crusade. And also over time he gets bigger and gains like a damage buff that stacks. So towards the end of the encounter he gets really big, and I don't know, it gets real crazy. Now I'm wondering if I let enough cave-ins... Oh, there you see, he got a stack of his growth buff, 15% increase to damage. So I'm wondering if I let enough of these cave-ins spawn that I can continue to circle him. Okay, here's that. Ground Slam petrifies me when it counts down to 0. Now he's going to cast Shatter, cause me to deal damage to anyone around me. And it looks like all the cave-ins disappeared when he did that. Okay, so if he kept casting cave-ins, I would be able to circle him all the way around. And the first one to have fallen will have disappeared. Doesn't seem like the bosses and raids so far are giving me too tough a time. I'm thinking once I hit Wrath raids, I'll start to experience some kind of challenge. Axe up the Grunlords. Is this an upgrade? Maybe. I'll try it out. And Tier Legs, yes. Maybe I can get a pretty good set bonus. Okay, onwards towards Magtheridon's Lair, which is in Hellfire Peninsula, in Hellfire Citadel, on the back entrance of it. It's like down in here. I'll show you. That's pretty funny. After I got the shoulders gemmed, the Tear Shoulders, my attack, strength, and damage are unchanged compared to what I was using already. However, I do get a 0.15 increase to crit chance and a nice set bonus. 5 rage less cost for Whirlwind. Anyways, here I am behind Hellfire Citadel. And here is the entrance to Magtheridon's Lair. raid. Just straight down here. Easy to find. I never knew it was here to begin with. Like, when I first came to Hellfire Peninsula, I was kind of lost. I mean, I assumed it was at the front somewhere, with all the other dungeon entrances. Hellfire Ramparts, Blood Furnace, Shattered Halls. It's buff with a battle shout. So, here's the raid. Just this, you go down here, down to the bottom and up in the middle. There are some trash mobs that do pull once you start the encounter. So in case you decide to go down one way and enter through the entrance down here and start the encounter, the rest that are still up will aggro and run into the room and try to kill your raid. That is if you are level 70 and that stuff actually matters to you. I don't think these guys are much trouble, but they are unique in that I think they're the only trash mobs with like a skull level or question mark here down in the bottom right corner. It's kind of weird. Oh, rain and fire, I'm scared. And they don't drop loot, nuts. So there's one group at the front. We come here, one group on either side, and there's one patrolling group. Now I'm going to start the encounter and just let them come to me because I just don't care. So you'll start the encounter. These Hellfire Channelers will all run to your group. You'll see they're channeling something into Magtheridon. He's unattackable right now. So what you would do is kill them one at a time, focus them down, because they do heal each other. And I think they also summon like Infernals or something. Dark Mending, there it is. And it looks like they gain strength and cast speed per caster killed. So I've killed 4. He's got 4 stacks of the bus. Bus. Choo choo. That's a train, not a bus. There's a trash. So then Magtheridon becomes attackable. Now what you would do is, I guess at some points, Magtheridon would channel this big massive spell. So you need a lot of players ready at each of these cubes to click on them and sort of interrupt in that way. Come on, and once he's at low health, he causes a cave-in and... There we go. Everything goes crazy. You get thrown around. Don't stand in the rumbly stuff. Sorry. I don't know, I think that's it. I'm not sure if he still continues to do that channeling thing, but he's also got 2 other big abilities. Don't remember quite what they are. Like I said, I haven't rated this when it was current. Oh well. Ooh, chestplate. Thank you. That might be an upgrade to this. Grimforge breastplate. Sack of gems. What's in this? Ooh, not bad. Well, of course I can't use them, but hey, not bad still. 20 slot bag, and nope. Mail, belt, wand, and Magtheridon's head. Does this quest award anything I can use? Intellect, agility. Nope, too bad. Well, that's it, Magtheridon's Lair. Now on to Serpentshrine Cavern, where I'll get a run in for 1 or 2 bosses. That's located in Coilfang Reservoir in Zangarmarsh. And okay, here we are, Serpentshrine Cavern. You should know where this is by now. I ran 3 dungeons already into this place. Just head out here into the middle of the lake and swim down the pipe and follow it to its end. Here is Serpentshrine Cavern's raid entrance. There's no waterfall anymore. That's kind of sad. It was kind of cool. Anyways, hop in. That's it. Raid begins. Boom. Oh yeah, I got the tier chest. I also picked up 20 strength gems from Honor Hold, because why not? And I figure I'm going to be getting a lot of socketable items, so it'll save me time running back and forth to Honor Hold to buy gems. Also, the chest plate was an upgrade, as well as the Axe of Gruul Lords. First boss here, the elevator boss. You need to wait until it comes to the top of its pathing, step onto it, and then wait until it descends all the way to the bottom. Then once you step off, that's the end of the encounter. Yeah, well, of course I'm joking. Elevator boss is sort of a thing in World of Warcraft. There's always one. And there are more to come. This will not be the last we've seen of elevator boss. Many a player has died to the elevator boss's tricky tactics, such as going down before the player was able to step onto it. And that's pretty much it. Here's like a mini boss for the elevator boss. Mini elevator boss. Same thing, but there's a chance you can not die. So there's that. So here's the raid. Basically, after you make your way up this mini elevator boss, you can actually start clearing trash. So what the main thing about this instance is that you would clear your way around the circle, doing bosses as you make your way around, and eventually coming to the end here to Lady Vosh at the well, I guess at the end. And you want to stay out of the water, even though there are pipes that you can crawl up on after swimming around and taking shortcuts, because there are piranhas in the water. You may not see them, but if you are in the water, they will spawn and try to bite your face. And I don't know about you, but I don't like it when things bite my face. These colossi, they have random effects when they die. Sometimes they'll spawn a pool of, I guess, poison cloud, to smaller ads, other things. Okay, first boss is Hydros the Unstable. Oh yeah, this raid also holds... Ooh, look at all these little things. This raid also holds 1, 2, 3 bosses that could drop a pet for raiding with leashes 2. Collections... Pet battles collect, raiding with leashes 2. Tide Skipper, Tainted Waveling, and Coil Fang Stalker. Hydros the Unstable would, I guess, change poison and purified water states. And that would pretty much, I guess, delegate the tank swap. You would put some sort of damage taken debuff on that stacks, something like that. Healer Helm. I can't use any of this, but I will take it to sell. More money for me. Hydros drops the Tainted Waveling in case you would like to hazard a guess. And I have enough time for one more boss. I think I will do Lurker. Lurker Below, I think it's called. No, well, I'm not sure. Let's find out once I fish him up. That's right, you don't actually run into him or aggro or something like that. You actually do have to fish him up. That's... And don't worry, I've got high enough fishing skill, it won't take forever. So, oh, you can't actually jump in from this side. So, Lurker is found in the middle of the, I guess, raid. In this large, strange pool. Just jump in. I think you're probably good enough. See, those are the piranhas I was talking about. I think you're good enough to move as a group, just so he doesn't attack you all at once. Now let's see, Dungeon Progression Challenge, all items equipped, there we go. And I have a maxed fishing level. Just making sure I can hit equip, so I can quickly put my weapons back on in the correct slots as soon as the boss spawns. Because I don't want to whack away at him with my fishing pole. That's kind of ridiculous and embarrassing. Should only take maybe 4 or 5 casts at most. A few things, he summons ads on the outer platforms. Naga that have to be dealt with. Also does a channeled, I guess, water spray breath, where he turns slowly around. And if you're hit by it, you're pushed back and you fall off into the water with piranhas that bite your face. Yeah, that's right, more face biting that you don't want. And probably some other things, like tank swap at least, and I'm not sure what else. The Lurker Below. And he doesn't seem to be putting up too much of a fight, so... Oh, just regular knockback. He shot like a water bolt or something at me. There's something you have to watch out for. He will probably use that on several players. Yay, Bracer upgrade. Gordog Bracers of Power. Wow, I had these since Dire Maul. Cloth, booties. Ooh. Upgrade maybe? Let me see. A little bit, yes, thank you. And there was another one, wrists. Also an upgrade, thank you. And I'm glad I brought these gems with me. Cha-ching. And here I am in my almost tier 4 set. Looks pretty good to be, you know, something that doesn't look like Burning Crusade greens. Okay, well, next time I'm going to continue the rest of Serpentshrine Cavern and maybe some or all of Tempest Keep. If you like this video, leave a like, and if you want to follow along with this series or anything else on my channel, you can subscribe as well. Alright, see you next time. Until then, be swell, stay well, and farewell.